we're gonna go down. We're gonna start with you, Marjorie, and it'll be a closing statement, 1 minute. No, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Thank you
It's
everyone
late.
for coming out tonight. Sorry I couldn't be here earlier and answer all these other questions, but everyone has a way to reach out to me. I will be staying after the forum, so you could always ask me questions afterwards as well. My name is Marjorie Velasquez, and I'd be honored to have your vote and your support this coming Tuesday. And I'm tiny, but I'm a spitball fire, and what I've been able to accomplish so far as being a community activist, as being a Democratic district leader, is so far the best thing on earth, right? Helping people throughout different situations, being their voice. I want to take it to the next level. Holding other folks accountable, holding Albany accountable, holding the mayor accountable, holding folks that can do better for us accountable, because we deserve it. We as a community need help, and I'm here to be loud and vocal for it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Again, Cementelli, Gina Cementelli, Democratic candidate, I need your support. Obviously, you didn't get a lot of fancy literature from me. I didn't have the money. All the big shots here have raised all the big money. Interesting enough, I've been volunteering and doing community activity for 30 years. Some of the people in this audience could vouch. 30 years ago, we were doing community activities. Protesting all the issues. I'm looking at one of my flyers here. I said, I had a question. One of the young guys asked me, in their 20s, they said, why would you protest 7-Eleven? 20 years ago, we protested 7-Eleven, right? And they said, they couldn't understand. We love 7-Eleven. Yeah, you go in there, you hang out, all the music, right? It's beautiful. But it just goes to show, 20 years ago, we were protesting 7-Eleven. This is the person you need to send to City Hall. Cementelli will keep this mayor in check. We'll keep the balance. I don't think anyone else here would do the same. I have the track history. Unfortunately, everyone says they've been community activists. I've been 30 years invested. I hope that means something. How many meetings, how many activities, how many positions I've taken where I've been at meetings where I've been the only one speaking against issues. Not one other person. Shamefully, not one other person. So for 30 years, I've been doing it. I hope you consider that as a criteria. Again, I don't have the money, I'm not politically connected, and I need your support September 12th.
So, before I get to my statement, just a point of clarification. I'm the young guy who asked about 7-Eleven. I'm 31 years old. And as my staff member can tell you, I actually went into that 7-Eleven before we came here. But I still love this guy. I want to thank Van Ness Alliance for stepping up and doing this forum. The truth is, in the 80th Assembly District, this is one of only 2. We've done 11. The other 9 have been in the 82nd, where people are much more engaged. And I think that, even though I respect many of the other members of this community, I think a lot of the members did their communities a disservice by not hosting forums like this. So I want to thank Charlene, I want to thank Bernadette, I want to thank Marie, I want to thank Marie, I want to thank John, I want to thank everyone who was involved in putting this together, because knowledge, I think something we can all agree on, knowledge is power. And you deserve the knowledge to make this decision. It's a very important, consequential decision. Listen, I'm not trying to make a personal attack here, but I think this is a very healthy illustration right here. That Mr. Jonai, that he left you, the voters of this district, to go spend time with out-of-district donors. That was a higher priority for him. And you know what? If he wins this seat, his assembly seat may sit vacant for an entire year. Or the Democratic County appoints someone, as I confronted him on here tonight. Democratic County will appoint someone, and your voice will not be included in that process. That's disgraceful. He announced a month after he won re-election he was going to run for the seat. If he knew that beforehand, he should have stepped aside and not run for re-election. That would have been the right thing to do. When Van Ness needed a champion, when we needed to get a bank in Van Ness, I worked with this board, we got it done. I worked with Bobby Ruggiero as well. When Van Ness needed cameras in Van Ness Park, when Purdom and others needed to have safety in their community, I stepped up, I got the funding, we got that done. It's a safer park today because of our efforts. When there were foreclosures in this community that needed to be cemented over, when we needed the banks to take responsibility, I went in here with your fearless leader, and she is fearless. She was like breaking down doors, going in there to force the banks to clean up their messes, their responsibility, because it's bringing down your home values. It's unacceptable.